This one is going to be a quick one because I am not alone in my house. I mean, I'm usually not alone. I've got my son and my partner, but I've also got my brothers here watching football in the other room, and I want to get back to it. So sometimes these things, you have to find a way to keep doing these things around life, and I guess being able to do that, to force yourself to do that, is what's going to be the difference between whether you keep going or you stop and you give up. Because there are always, everyone knows with all of these things, like, you're going to find an excuse if you want to find an excuse. So today, it's been snowing today as well, March snow. Funny thing about March snow is I feel like we kind of, especially if we've had snow earlier on in the year or towards the end of the last year, we're kind of already over it and we just want to get to spring. I've got daffodils in my front garden and there's snow on them now, which is odd. And the snow is actually putting a layer down in my back garden, which is I didn't think was going to happen, but still, snow's always refreshing. It's different, so it is nice. What I'm going to talk about today, very, very quickly, and I really want to dig into this subject a lot more because I want to talk about each of these books individually. Yes, it's books again today. What I want to talk about is how underrated I think that graphic novels are. And I'm going to do a weird one here. I'm going to flip it and you're not going to see my face for a bit. Or shall I keep my face in it? No, you're not going to see my face for a bit. Okay? Sorry if you see too much of my leg. I am wearing shorts that are very, very short. And in fact, they might not have been designed for men. They might be women's shorts. That is just what it's like when you struggle to get a wash in because your baby's clothes come first in terms of getting them clean. Right, I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to show you some books. Okay, I'm going to turn you that way first to make sure you don't see my legs, all right? You're going to see the wall, but just you can get through that period of boredom. It'll only be like 3 seconds. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm also using the viewfinder for the first time ever when I've been recording. Actually, hold on, you won't hear me because the mic's pointing forward. I think I'm going to have to be in it. Wow. I am such a pro. Such a pro. Okay, so basically what I want to talk about is that I think that graphic novels are criminally underrated. And I've been super into graphic novels as of late. I've always had a bit of a appreciation for them. The first one I really got stuck into was Mouse, which is great, and I've lost it, so that's really annoying. I read Persepolis, which was my sister's book, which I really enjoyed, and then Palestine by Joe Sacco, which is more of like it's like graphic journalism, if you will. And so I've really been into graphic novels lately, and I'll show you what I've been reading now. And I'll what's that? That's my hand. I thought it was my foot for a second. Sorry. I thought it was my hoof. Right. So here's what I've been reading. I've read these this year. What have we got? No, Transmetropolitan. I read the second one this year. So this is Transmetropolitan. And I just want to show you a little bit of this. I'm just giving you sneak peeks. I've got to be careful, actually, because there is some nudity in Transmetropolitan. This is insanely good. I absolutely love this. This is unlike anything I've ever read. It's brilliant. It's by Warren Ellis and Derek Robertson. Well, a few other people are there as well. But that's Transmetropolitan, and that's the one that has reignited my love. My partner got me Sandman after we... Hold up. Did she buy it? I think my friend bought me this. Yeah, no, sorry, Mikesh. I think Mikesh brought me this. How did I forget that? Sorry if my nails are long as well, because I haven't clipped them for 3 days, and for some reason my nails grow like absolutely anything that grows fast. So yeah, my mate bought me this, and I really enjoyed this, and I'm planning to get the next editions of Sandman. And then, where did I go next? I think I got these two here, if you can see them. Parable of the Sower, which is also a very good sci-fi novel, which I haven't read, and The Good Asian, which sounds weird, but yeah, it's really good as well. And there's 2 editions of this, and I'm yet to read the second one, but I'm kind of holding off. Parable of the Sower here, Octavia E. Butler, not to be mistaken with the actress who I think is Octavia Spencer. Again, this is brilliant. very dark vibes. I think the sci-fi novel won many awards. And then this, which is a bit of a favourite of mine, which is Usagi Yojimbo, which I think stands for something like... I think it means in Japanese, the rabbit guard or something like that, or the rabbit... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's rabbit samurai, but anyway. And I just look, this is in black and white, but trust me when I tell you, it does not take anything away from the skill in which the stories are told in this. Some people consider it, or I think it is mainly considered to be like manga, which I didn't ever think I'd find myself reading. But it's just these short stories following this rabbit samurai going around and being a great dude, living a life of honour in a world full of bandits. And honestly, right, so on my wall upstairs, which I haven't seen yet because I'm not very good at framing my shots, I have one of these cut out because there's a load at the back. And on it, if I could, I would cut out multiple of these and frame them because they're beautiful. Artwork's beautiful in all of these, actually. And let me get myself back in view. I'm definitely nowhere near as pretty as the drawings and artwork in these books. But that doesn't matter because I am not here to advocate for my own beauty. I'm here to advocate for the beauty of graphic novels in general, and specifically these ones. And there are many others. I'm doing a bit of a look at the monitor rather than the lens here, which is a bit annoying. I really do think that graphic novels are underrated. I think they could be easily used as a tool for getting people into reading in general. If not, they are still reading. You're reading words. If, say, you want to get your kids into reading and they don't quite fancy books, maybe they don't have the imagination for it. Some people don't. Some people can't create the worlds inside their head just by reading someone's words alone. Sometimes they need a bit of a prompt. And I can be like that sometimes. But this sheer skill and effort that goes into creating page after page after page of really nice looking artwork must be immense. And I am absolutely obsessed with graphic novels at the moment. If I had more money, I would fill my shelves with them. I love Usagi Yojimbo so much. I've got the second edition, the second saga. There's all sorts of different editions of Usagi Yojimbo and collections and stuff like that. It's a bit confusing. But I have the second book, and I started reading it and I read about 50 pages and I went, no, I want to save this. And I put it back on my shelf because I just want to savor every last moment. And my life was so rushed when I got it after Christmas that I was just like, no, I don't want to dip in and out of this. I want to sit down and take as much of it in as possible and really be there in the moment when I read it. So yeah, I will talk about this more another time, and I'm going to do a close-up of each of these books and many more graphic novels to come. They are amazing. Do not let the stigma attached to reading picture books, which, whatever, who gives a... Let's try not to swear because it probably... No, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Do not let the stigma attached to reading comics, picture books, make you miss out on great art. Great books, great writing, great art. Pure skill of the highest order. Honestly, they're fantastic, and I'm just going to keep collecting all of the good ones in the world. And there are so many more to go. Maybe one day I can create my own. I don't know if I've got the ability for it, but it would be nice. Cool. I'm going to go, and I'm going to go watch the football. I'll see you later. Take care, and go read a graphic novel, man. I promise you, if you pick well, you will not regret it. You're going to enjoy it. Catch you later. Bye-bye.